Spacetime Smackdown has released, and we've got a significant amount of new cards added to Pokemon TCG Pocket. Now, it's taken me a while to actually get enough of the new cards to kind of feel confident to be able to make some new structure guide videos for your decks. But you know what, guys? We have done it. We have made a very, very powerful deck using the new meta. We've used some of the old meta. And yes, guess what? The water deck is back being an absolutely ridiculously powerful deck. Now, before these cards even released, the water deck was very, very powerful. You got the brand new EXs that have been added, and you've also got this little dude who I'm about to attach energy to, and he does something very interesting. If you use his ability or his attack, air quotes, you get to choose 2 Pokemon to attach water energies to. Now, let me rephrase that. You get to choose 2 Pokemon, not water Pokemon, that you get to attach water energy to. Now, that can be used for so many different reasons, but that's also meaning that water decks have now got an extra way to create energy. They are already amazing at distributing energy and of course creating energy with Misty, but this card is just more reliable than Misty. You're going to guarantee yourself 2 energy, which I think is just absolutely amazing. It's cracked, guys, absolutely cracked. Now, as you can see, we are up against a brand new deck here as well. It's a good deck, to be fair. In fact, I really like the deck build that this guy has come up against me with. We just get a little bit more luckier here. Like I said, I think with this water deck, it is so consistent that it's going to be a real problem in the meta. Now, right now, we've got the ability to try and get the 45 wins for the brand new badge. I think it's going to be really easy, especially with this water deck. And after that, I'm assuming we're going to have the consecutive wins. Now, that's where the real meta is going to shine. But I feel this deck, what I'm showing you right now, is right up there. We've taken already one of the, I'd say, top 5 decks, and we've just tweaked it a little bit with a couple of new cards, and it's just a really, really good deck. Now, we are up against fire, so we do already have an advantage, but note we haven't attacked. He also hasn't attacked. He's creating energy. We're creating energy, and we're just doing it a lot more consistently. Now, we have got Articuno in his deck, we've got Palkia in his deck, we've got the brand new Vaporeon in this deck as well. The reason we've got that is because with its ability, we're able to relocate energy, which again is really, really good. We've also got Cyrus. Now, what Cyrus does is kind of an upgrade almost on Sabrina. Very, very good for late game, not so good for early game, because if an enemy is damaged, let's say they've retreated it and it's about to die, you can just Cyrus it off the backbench into that active position, meaning you can finish off that kill. I think it means that games from now on are going to be a lot faster, a lot more intense, and you're really going to have to choose or think about what cards you actually put on that back line. Now, as you can see, we've just powered up this ridiculously powerful card. Very, very quickly. Not only does it do 150 attack, it also does 20 attack to the back line as well. It really is a massive upgrade for the water deck. The water deck did have some really good cards, but it didn't have that Omega level power. Now, our poor friend here is going to need a little bit of help because he just doesn't cut it. Now, we do only have the 1 energy. He might be thinking, well, that's a bit of a problem for you. But his attack only does 140. Obviously, we have the 150, so he would have needed Giovanni. Had he had Giovanni, maybe this match would have gone a little bit different. But he can tell he's lost and he conceded. We was always just going to use Vaporeon anyway, just to distribute that energy. So let's have a quick look at the deck. Now, as you can see, we've got this guy. He is honestly just so overpowered. You're going to be able to use him in many, many different decks, I think, within the future. And before our water deck, he's an absolute must. We do have 2 copies of him. We have 1 copy of Vaporeon, and we're using the brand new Eevee, the Eevee where you get a little bit of a coin flip chance. And then we're also using this bad boy. Now, I do actually only have 1 copy, but 2 copies would work very well as well. We've also got Dawn, who allows us to move energy around, moving energy from one of your bench Pokemons to an active Pokemon. And of course, we're finishing that up with Cyrus as well, being one of the new cards added. If you do end up using this, let us know what you think.